Hey guys, I'm Dirty Bones. We're back with the second chapter of Kaiserpunk. We're playing the tutorial right now. So we will move on from here. The calm before the storm. With their first objective completed, the governor and his men enjoy their newfound peace, a hidden oasis that brings life to this war-ridden land, just like in the fairy tale. But fairy tales are, unfortunately, fairy tales, sweet and short-lived. Those who stand for nothing fall for anything. Alexander Hamilton. Okay, continue on. There goes the bridge. Cops, Governor, are you safe, unharmed? Men form ranks and escort the governor to safety. Find me someone who can tell me what happened, and I want to know who was on watch today. Seems like you seems like you lot have forgotten the discipline that was instilled in you. Bit of a typo there. Seems like you have forgotten the discipline that has been that was instilled in you. Sorry about that. Apologies, Governor. I lost my cool there. I'm relieved to see you're safe and unharmed. Unfortunately, our outlooks have been killed, which is why the enemy was able to get so close without us noticing. If I had to guess, I'd say they're either allies of the former inhabitants or part of their main force. Whoever they are, we cannot let them go unpunished. Our men have given up war, but this is different. They will gradually fight to defend their home. Gladly fight to defend their home. We'll need someone to lead them into the field, and I know just the man. Governor, I regret to inform you that due to the recent events, all trade has been suspended. The smuggler states that he doesn't feel safe in our region, so he won't be returning until we have dealt with the issue. Excuse me, Governor, I have collected data and placed the available maps on your table. My suggestion is that you consult them about our state of affairs so you can plan our next step. Okay, world map. Here we are, world map in the top right corner. So now we're getting into the second phase. Okay. So we can move around. Zoom in with our middle mouse. I reckon you have familiarized yourself with the layout of the world. It is time to assemble the troops and deal with the threat. In order to properly defend ourselves and neutralize the threat, we need equipment. Good thing our men have kept some of their gear tucked away for precaution. I will make sure they get extra rations for their foresight. Their gear will suffice for limited combat operations. As soon as you build the base, they will muster and await your further instructions. Okay, so we need to build a base. Construct building military base. Now, I'm assuming we got to get back out of here. Oh, there's... Okay, what is this? Infantry plus 30. Okay, so these are all buffers. Okay. What is this other stuff? Oh, show city. That's what we want to do. Okay, construct building military base. What is this? Trade with a smuggler. Finalized. Yeah, okay, we know that. Let's clear that off. Construct building military base. Okay. So brick and lumber and $1,000. Okay, so I'm gonna build this sucker so that we don't really have to do any more infrastructure. I think we should be okay right here. We've got water. I believe we have power. We may have to build some power up. The men have been mustered and the army is ready. Our men are prepared to face the enemy. Morale is sky high. After all, they know what is at stake. Our army needs marching orders, Governor. It's time to leave the city and proceed to the battlefield. Although they hoped they wouldn't be summoned to the front again, this time they're fighting for something else. Give them their marching orders, Governor. Deploy army units. Infantry 4. So let's click on here. Awaiting orders. Okay, let's check with our advisor. In order to manage your army on the world map, you first need to deploy it. To do that, you will have to press the army card on the world map and choose a region where you want to deploy the army. Okay, well, right here we can deploy. Okay, deploy. Oh, here. Is that right? On the world map and choose a region where you want to deploy your army. The army card, which we did, right? There's our army card. On the world map and choose the region. Okay, right there. So we've done that, have we not? Apparently we have not. Okay, is there more to this? What am I doing wrong? Oh, this might be why. Okay, I just needed to zoom in more. So we've chosen. That's us, I'm assuming. Country upgrade. Okay, so that's not it. So how do we know where we want to deploy? Am I missing something? These are just upkeeps. Or this is where we're starting to take over territory. Eastern Europe? No. Okay, to do that, you have to press on the army card on the world map. And choose a region where you want to deploy. So we click on our army card. Oh, now you're popping up. Excellent news, Governor. Our army is marching towards its destination. Once assembled, they will act under your orders. I shall leave you now in the capable hands of the military advisor, providing that he sobers up. Okay, so there was some sort of delay there, I guess. You're being attacked. Region under attack, minor, Central Europe. How do you wish to proceed? To battle. Okay, so we're entering battle into here. Okay, play. So there's only 2 of them. There's 4 of us. You are victorious. Okay. So they didn't lose any of their full battalions. They were just injured, and we lost a little bit, like a quarter. Maybe not even a quarter. Okay, Governor, the enemy has attacked our troops, but they made a grave mistake by underestimating us, thinking we would be easy prey. After their first successful ambush, they grew bold, but our men managed to push them back. Unfortunately, we suffered casualties. However, because they are fighting for their home, men are applying in droves, allowing us to properly reinforce our weakened units. Beautiful. Okay, now we're getting into grand strategy stuff. So as I said in the first video, this is stuff that I've always wanted to get into, but never could because, well, games just didn't introduce themselves very well to people that have never played this. Army cooldown. You should take into consideration that your men aren't machines. They require rest after being spurred to action. Where did I go there? This rest period is represented by a cooldown. After you do an action such as attack, moving to a different region, or boarding your units onto a ship, you will notice a clock located above the army. Okay, so it's not there, but I guess it's just kind of telling us or what's going to happen. Okay, so that clock indicates the cooldown time before your army can do another action. The moment the clock disappears, your army is ready to act. Okay, so maybe they're ready to act again already. Various factors can and will influence your army's cooldown, either sharpening or prolonging it. Injury and death. During combat phases, your units will take damage from your enemy. However, you can reinforce your troops with fresh recruits. If a unit is injured, you can reinforce it from your army panel screen on the world map, or in the military base using the same resources that were required to train. Okay, so we'll click on this. Okay, so, but if a unit is completely destroyed, you'll have to retrain it from scratch. Okay, so you can reinforce it from the army panel screen on the world map or the military base. Okay, so there's our boys. So how do we reinforce? Click on a region to move, attack, take over. Deselect army. Okay, so we want to... Every unit is deployed. Okay. Oh, here we go. So we click on that unit, reinforce. 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 And reinforce. So it's showing a heal, but it's just bringing in new men. So we'll wait for that to be over. Okay, we can clear those off. Reinforcement of your army. Okay, we're doing that. Supplies, food rations. Produced in factories. Military resources produced in munitions factories. Yeah. So do we just have to wait until that's done? Is that what we're waiting on? Because it's rather slow. So let's... Oh, we can't speed up. So... Okay, click off of that. That's doing its thing. I'm assuming it's still doing its thing. Yeah, that's doing its thing. Okay, so let's close out of here. Oh, there it is. With their fighting strength renewed, our men await further orders. However, before assigning them a new task, it might be wise to attend to other matters concerning the army supply issues. Yeah. Before we embark on a campaign to clear the wretches that attacked us, not once, but twice, we need to ensure our supply lines are sorted out. It has come to my attention that this region is rich in natural resources, which will prove quite valuable to us. To start, we need to set up iron and coal. Okay. In Kaiserpunk, natural resources can be found all over the map, ready for players to exploit them. Apart from water, you will find a lot of different ore deposits where you can extract them. The industry relies on ore to properly produce other resources we want. Keep in mind that without basic resources, the complex ones cannot be produced. As with water deposits, other resource deposits share the same rule. Finite number of resources in the deposits and reduced production rate are after you've depleted. Okay, so it's basically same as water. Okay, so we want to build an iron mine. Okay, so where was some iron? That was coal, I believe. That's what we're looking for right there. So we have to be... I believe that's what we're looking for. Let's click back out of that. Yeah, that's iron. So we want to spin around. So we have to be somewhat on that 4 square. Now, where's our roads running down from? We don't have a road running through here. We're going to have to put a road through there. Maybe what we will do is... let's run a road right up here. Okay, let's not go too far. We can always add it in later. There we are. Okay, let's finish off our road. Bring that up there. Now, we're not going to have water or... oh, we need a depot. We need probably water. Most likely electricity. So we need a depot within range. So let's build... where's depot again? Under trade? No. Public services. Fire station. Where is depot? No. I thought there would be like a storage in here. Utilities? Windmill? No. Okay. Not gonna be under cultivation, mining, production, heavy. Public service? No. Trade? No. Munitions factory, okay. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, it's under transportation. I should have known that. It's part of logistics. Think, buddy, think. Okay, so we're gonna go, he said we needed coal too, right? So there's no coal. The coal is over here. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to build multiple depots, I'm guessing. Okay, we have a depot right there. So that'll cover up to there. So let's stretch it out a little bit. Let's put it right beside. Are there any other resources nearby? No. Okay, let's build it so we have at least multiple connections. Okay, so that's in. Construct a coal mine. Maybe it... I would assume it needs power and everything else, but I don't think I have power out there. Okay, coal. We're gonna need to build a road out there too. Let's build our road along straight through here first, and then we can see where we can line that up. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole, you know, building certain roads because they're faster and stuff like that. We're just going to follow this tutorial right on the cuff as much as we can, so that anybody else out there like me that wants to get into these games, but, you know, it's just... games just haven't done it justice to this point, can follow along easily. I'm an idiot, so I'm doing this for the rest of the idiots out there too. Not saying you're all idiots. Great work, Governor. The resources from the natural resource depots will be crucial for more sophisticated productions. If we are going to properly supply our troops, we need to functioning army or arms production chain. However, before that, we need more raw materials. We managed to do the first part well, but now we need additional resources. We must expand our mining facilities so we can increase the production capabilities and raw material output. Okay, so construct a zinc mine. Now we need to find some zinc. That's copper. Span out, we can't span out too much. This. Galena? I don't even know what that is. Zinc. Alright, so we have a road access here. That's our market. We're probably going to run into issues with... Okay, let's click off of there. Get into our zinc mine. That's good there. Back into our roads. Let's do our connection. Okay, there we go. That's done. Sure, it's working properly. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing a few things, I'm sure. No depot. Okay. We'll go back into our transportation, build a depot. More connections, the better. There we go. We got another one in there. And another one. Now we'll go there. We don't want them running too far either. Okay, now we got to build a copper mine. Now we had copper up here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we'll build our copper mine. That looks right, doesn't it? Just to be sure. Yeah, it is right too. Good, perfect. Okay, let's go to our copper mine. Put our copper up. Oh, we don't have... What are we short on? Plywood, because we accidentally sold all that damn plywood on the first video. Shit. Okay, so what do we got for productions going here? This one's making plywood. Yeah. We're gonna have to switch you back over to plywood. Now how did we do that again? Plywood, there we go. Now they're both back onto plywood. So we're going to have to, we need 50. So let's speed things up a little bit. Try and get ourselves up to 50 plywood. How high can we go? 3 is as high as we can go. 3 times the speed. Okay, we're at 40 already. One more set and we'll be good to go. Come on, people. Produce, produce, produce. Work hard. Your people need you. So is there... I don't see a calendar. Oh, here we are. October 8th, 1919. Oh, there we go. Now we're up to 80. Let's slow her back down. We'll get our copper mine up. There we are. Ensure it's working. Insufficient workforce. So we'll head over here. And let's build another high rise because that seemed to make quite a difference. Excellent. I can see our miners going to work with their heads held high. Our city is thriving thanks to your hard work. Now comes the challenging part. The ore that our workers have gathered needs to be properly processed and turned into advanced materials that we will use to start our army's industry. Okay, so we're building a smelter. Now, I'm guessing... Okay, so we've got produce a steel from iron and coal, brass from copper and zinc, lead from galena, and silver from galena. Okay, I can already see our first problem, so we will speed up again because we're going to need lumber. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to have to build multiple of these because everything needs to be reached, right? I'm thinking we're going to build a road in between there and here. And then we'll build everything in the middle. That seems like a logical plan, eh? Okay, so that's linked to that depot. If I were to go over here, we would go and get into that depot too, but that doesn't help us for all the rest of them down here, right? So we have this depot here, and but we've got nowhere to build them. See, that only limits it to the one depot. So, iron and coal. So we have iron and coal here. Now our depot, we didn't have to build a depot for that one. So we'll probably build one more depot kind of in the middle. See if we can link them both together. So let's go to road. through here. We'll go... Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we want a road right... That looks good there, eh? Okay, and then we want to build our depot. I'm going to keep this... Let's slow it down 1 speed. But I'm going to keep this in higher speed because we're going to... I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of lumber. What were we building here? Okay, we were building a smelter. There we are. Okay, now it needs power. You know what? We are going to slow this down because we're going to have to do a bunch of crap anyways to keep everything running properly. We're probably going to need more windmills, I'm assuming. Let's build it so that... so we must be right in the middle of... See, I really wish you could... When you brought up a substation like this, that it showed where the other circles were. Because right now, I have to go and find my substation. And I can kind of see my silhouette there. It's pink. And it needs to be darker. But you can probably adjust that stuff in settings. And here's my other one. So we just missed out. So if we put that right smack dab in the middle, that should pretty much run everything in this area. We'll try to keep it all built in this area. Oh, we need to build another smelter. So that's our one that we need to link to this one. And didn't we have another one? Or did we just went out and looked here, didn't we? Oh, here was the other one. Copper. And this one was zinc. So I'm guessing... okay, where's our smelter? So our copper and zinc is going to make lead. So we're going to need a road to join them up. We're going to have them right... So they're going to be feeding the depot. Actually, what if we go on this side? No, we don't want it to go like that. Try this way, see if it'll turn. Yeah, it will. There we are. So now we can build our smelter in here. And beautiful. That links up to both of them. That's what I was getting at. There we are. Right there. One more. Oh, we got to go back one. That's what it is. So that links those together, which is what we needed. Okay, so set smelter to brass. Okay, so this smelter building, not enough production resources. Yeah, well, that's going to change. So, okay, hold on 1 second. So our smelter, so our iron coal does our brass. Okay, so we're going to switch this one to brass. Okay, so that's on brass. Now the problem is it's not going to get the required resources because we need a depot up here in order to have it feeding into both. Too good to be true, eh? I was hoping we could get them both linked in there, but... Okay, let's put it right there. Now we have a problem at that depot, don't we? insufficient workforce. Okay, so now we've got to increase our housing. Let's build one here. And we're going to put another one down right away too, right there. Okay, the furnaces are roaring and blazing of fires can be seen from far away. We are one step closer to our goal, Governor. Before we start with the factories, we need skilled laborers. Our current workforce is not sufficiently skilled to tackle the complex industrial production inside the factories. Now we need to attract skilled labor. To do that, we need to provide them with housing and other incentives. Like the ale we brought last time, let's hope that man hasn't found his way into our supply depot. Okay, construct manufactured houses. So there's different level of houses for different levels of people. Low density housing for manufacturers. Okay, so got water. I don't believe we're gonna have to put a substation in by the looks of it. We've got water there. And we'll have to put in that substation still. But that's not bad. We want to build 5 of them, eh? See, the water shows up. Three, 4, and we'll put one inside here to try and keep it simple. Oh, we don't have the materials. We can only build 4 right now. Okay, we'll speed this up again. We only needed 20. We can look into our substation, which is going to cost us more lumber too. So all because I let that sale go through on that first video, we're going to have a problem with lumber because we had over 500 lumber. So be careful in that when you play this game, it doesn't automatically go into pause at all. So, so the trader came and bought all my lumber before I got a chance to read up on how I was supposed to set minimum and maximums for buying and selling. Okay, so there's our 5th one. Good, I can see new faces in the city eager to work. It's time to provide employment for the newcomers. They are skilled enough. We can count on their efficiency without further ado. We need to build factories, Governor, so that we can start with the arms production. Okay. So, factories. We want to build 2 factories. I'm guessing we want to keep them around. What's this notification? Okay, we can clear that. We want to keep them near our smelter. Okay, so productions. Excuse me. Food rations, bread, vegetables, bread, canned meat. Army rations is bread and canned meat. Handguns, lumber and steel. Rifle is steel and rubber. Submachine guns, plastic and rubber. Machine guns, plastic and rubber. Man, this game is explaining everything very well. I'm very impressed. Like I said, I'm an idiot, and I like to see all this stuff being explained very well. Okay, let's go there because it joins those 2 up, even though we don't have everything in those depots. I'm wondering how that part works. Okay, there was our save. That was very smooth, that save. Okay, so production chain, bread to flour, flour, fruit. Okay, so it's just explaining farm to vegetable. Oh, farm veggies. Yeah. Okay. So bread to veggie food rations. Okay. So we want to build this one by our farms. Now our farms are kind of, let's see, we got one there and one there. So as long as we stay right here, we should be good on this one for our food rations. But now it's not telling us what it wants us to change that production into. That's our problem. Okay, so can we click on that? No, we can't, eh? Cycle through chains by pushing P. There we are. Okay, so we want bread and flour, fruit, and then we want cannery, canned meat, and aluminum sheets, which we don't have that. What's the next one? Lumber yard and wood. Gramophones, blimps, destroyers. Holy crap. Okay, iron, steel. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, I think we're going to build our second one up here. Oh, did I just... What did I just... Oh, I just pushed P by mistake. That's all. What did we turn it to? Crude oil. Wow. So that's the only thing it's lacking, is that it's not really telling us what it wants us to make. But we're going to put that right there because I have a feeling we're going to need that one. Okay, what is this? Building, waiting to be built via upgrade tool. Via upgrade tool, okay. Factory via upgrade tool. Where's our upgrade tool? Okay, that's one factory that is producing our food rations. Okay. Build. Okay, there we go. Why did you do that? I didn't see the point behind that. Okay. Set building to produce resource factory handguns. See, this is the point where they should have told us what we were going to need to be building beforehand. Because now what I need for a handgun is I might not have put it in the right spot. See, there's our handgun. So we need lumber and steel. So we have steel coming here, but we don't have lumber. Oh, apparently the depots work all together, I'm guessing. Maybe it said that, but I forgot to read it. And if I did, I apologize. Great work. Our industrial revolution has begun. Governor, the supplies we need should be available shortly. One factory alone can't meet all the supply demands. That's why we have specialized factories designed to lighten the workload and ensure high quality production of resources we need. Okay. So munitions factory. So munitions factory, ammunition, cellulose and brass. And lead chemical bombs. Okay. So we should just be able to build these. What was over here? Was that the brass? This one right here. Or not brass. What am I talking about? Copper. So we're just going to put this down right here. I want to see if that, in fact, is building waiting to be built by upgrade. Okay, there we go. Negative electricity flow. People luxuries are too low. Okay, so that means if we go click on here, their needs are all met. Fish. Oh, we don't have fish, but it says it's at 100%. Okay, so let's... Oh, we got everything going. We're happy. Let's keep it going. Now that you're familiar with specialized factories, it will be easier to plan resource production one step closer to your goal, Governor. Before we give you marching orders, we need heavy equipment to break our enemies' backs. Or back. While it might not be ready during the army assembly, it will form the crucial backbone of our armies in the future. I implore you to look into tank production. We always have some tanks from our former unit, but there are not enough of them to form a standing armor unit. Okay, so construct vehicle factory. So it seems like they've kind of simplified it for us. I was looking for it to be more difficult and have to, you know, we had to be within range of everything, but it seems like they may have simplified it a little bit for us so that, you know, people like me can play it. And by that, I mean idiots. Okay, there's our military. What was that all about? Governor, if my memory serves me right, during our retreat we passed an abandoned military depot with heavy equipment. It might be a long shot, but we could send our guys to see if there's anything useful left. Ah, okay. Oh, he's so sneaky. Governor, our men have found functional tanks in that abandoned depot. It seems that during the hasty retreat, or perhaps desertion, the brass overlooked them. It doesn't matter. They will serve us well. Okay, it didn't look too abandoned to me. There was a couple of people in there. Okay, so construct building vehicle. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we're going to put that one there. Okay, that one's done. Okay, build you. And then building to produce vehicle factory, infantry tank. Building is not insufficient workers, okay? We got to get ourselves some workers again. Can we fit that in there? No, we cannot. Hoping we could fit one more in there, but I guess not. Okay, so we're going to have to... Let's put her right there. That seems like a good spot. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's click out of that. Oh, you know what? We might have to build manufactured houses to attract more people. More manufacturers, that's what it is. Okay, so we will... Let's build a few. Let's square this off. We will build our road. across here. There we are. Okay, you're telling me no water tower nearby. Okay, so we'll have to build ourselves a water tower. Utilities. Water pump, water tower. And always remember, everything so far that we're building, everything needs a road. For some reason, we have to force build these now. I haven't figured out why. If anybody else can see it. Oh, we need some power. We need some power. Okay, windmills. Even these windmills need roads. Okay, where do I want to put these? There's a substation there. Okay, let's build these up. Okay, now we're positive on our power. 57 right here. Our water's good. Everything else is building up. Oh, we've got an advisor back. That's good. Okay, let's click out of there. Beast of Iron. As a well-developed, so did warfare. As the world developed, so did warfare. New inventions came into light and their development marked a change in war. Let's pause this. New inventions came into light and their development marked a change in war. The invention in this case is the tank, whose sturdiness provided much needed strength for breaking the stalemate. As a player in Kaiserpunk, you are able to unlock the full potential of these beasts, and as time progresses, you will be able to field more advanced and deadlier versions of tanks. After opening the factory window, you will find the production queue. Currently, you are able to build the most basic of tanks, but that vehicle will change in your research as your research advances. Okay, so that was back to this. That was our... Yeah, we're good there on... Oh, okay, here we are. Production queue. We want infantry tank. Okay, that one's done. Infantry, produce 2 infantry tanks. Okay. Okay, repair building. Oh, that's nice to know that you can click on that. Okay, so how do you repair that building? Repair build. Follow the marker and salvage the marked ruin. Okay, we're trying to salvage it. Resources to salvage. Oh, infantry tanks. So we have to wait on the infantry tanks in order to do it. Okay, so we'll clear that off. Let's push play. That probably could be a reason, because I had it in pause mode. People's luxuries are low. Okay. Let's produce our 2 tanks. So we're way down over here, and there's our city. So I'm guessing what's going to happen when we go to do a repair on these is it's going to say that we have no way of getting there because we have to cross the river. Mind you, we could... Well, no, we probably can't go around here because that'll be a mountainous region. But that's probably what it's going to say. Vehicle factory, infantry tank 1. So we produced 1. Go back over here. Oh, shoot, we can't... There we go. So that's a good way to move around. Quick and easy way to move around. But I'm not sure once the tutorial's done if that's going to be listed in there. Okay, I had that at 2, so why did it only produce the 1? Oh, maybe it didn't have the materials. Building is not enough production resources. Okay, well, those will come. We have to wait for those to be brought in. Yeah, see, I was making it way more difficult than I thought. I thought we were going to have to be, like, if a tank needs steel and something else, it was going to have to be within range of that steel. But it doesn't seem to be that way. Local stock. I wish you could read what that, you know, what those are, because I can't make that out. The tanks are assembled, Governor. Now we just need experienced people to man them. Now that we have the needed equipment, we need to start with the training. A tank won't drive itself, and in the hands of the inexperienced, it's practically useless. In the worst case, our men could get hurt too. Once they've been properly trained, send them to reinforce our army. Okay, so train army units. Okay. And we are supposed to train those army units how? Right here. Battalion. Okay. Add. Field gun, infantry tank. Infantry tank. Okay, so we need that to be done. So we're just waiting. Oh, we only needed to train 1. We've got 4 on the go. Well, that's all right. We'll just have extra. It should let us move on once we get our, once we've trained the 1. Okay, let's go back in there. 56%. Let's speed it up a little bit. Get it done. I'm really impressed with the tutorial at this point. I mean, there's a few things where you gotta kind of go, huh, where am I going? But other than that, it's been pretty good. Specialists are the highest class of Kaiserpunk and are employed dominantly in science. Okay. Technicians require tier 3 housing. Okay, so there's 5 levels of people. Oh, that's morale. So there's 4 levels of people. We're up to manufacturing right now. So that's pretty good tutorial. Okay, we're almost done. Deploy army units. Okay, so now I gotta remember how to do this. There's something... Oh, that's not working because of production queue, but it just means it's slow. Deploy. What is this? Unit has full... Okay. Yeah, we know that. Oh, maybe it's gonna make us wait. Oh no. 13 hours, it's deployed. So it just needs to get there. That's all it is. I'm thinking that's what... No, that can't be what it is, because how are they getting over the bridge? Right? Okay, we can hear their thunderous roars, Governor. They echo and reverberate throughout the city. Our enemies will soon learn to fear our might. Speaking of fear, Howard is awake and sober. He wants to have a word with you. Excuse me. Nothing is better than a good sleep to sober you up. Douglas is the name, but that's not important. I'm here to see how you handle yourself when shit hits the fan, and I'm thirsty now. Whoa, excuse me. Apparently I'm thirsty too. There we go. Well, I guess I gave them quite a beating the first time they attacked you. They ran back to their holes. Now they brought more men and entrenched themselves. But we've got something new as well. With the new mechanical wonders, it's time to end this game. Give the order, and let's teach them a lesson not to mess with us, Governor. Okay, attack region, West Balkans. Alright. There's our advisor. All regions have their own associated terrain modifiers. One allows tanks to be super efficient, while another might hamper them to the point of uselessness. Consider your modifiers when planning your battle, and choose your battles carefully. Okay. So we want to attack the West Balkans. Okay, they have one tank. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, we have ours here. Okay, that's fine. You are victorious. West Balkans, your troops have marched into the region capital. All right. So now we've taken over the West Balkans. Beautiful. Beaten to a pulp, Governor. The enemy is shattered and unable to fight anymore. That will teach them not to mess with us. My business is war. While Mitchell deals with the boring stuff, he's probably waiting for you, Governor. Governor, I trust that your foray into the enemy territory was successful. Now until the harder part. It's time to stabilize the territory and rule over it. I suggest you build a propaganda bureau to ensure people receive your message. We have uncovered a stash of materials that we could use to build a propaganda bureau, so there are no worries there. Perfect. Build a propaganda bureau in the West Balkans. Okay. Resources and populace in conquered regions. Once you conquer the region, you will notice the citizens and resources available in the region panel. Resource deposit depleted. Oh, there's 2 waters that are depleted already. Okay. Once you conquer a region, you will notice the citizens and resources available in the region panel. Alright, we're moving on, I guess. Governor, it appears our food stores are empty. For now, citizens have gathered and deposited what little food they have in common stock to be shared. Okay? Alright, so we need to slow the game down, that's for sure. Those citizens will migrate to your city, and resources will be extracted properly if you can maintain positive stability. However, failure to do so will result in decreased income from region, and eventually instability will peak, leading to full-scale rebellion. Stability. The world is already unstable, so it is up to you to handle the stability within the region you control. Stability in the region denotes obedience and an all-around feeling about your government. If it's at maximum, you will recap benefits such as undisputed resources flow and army transportation. However, if stability is low, the region will suffer from the lack of resources, transportation, decreased immigration, or it might even rebel. Once you control a region, whether it's your home territory or a newly conquered one, you can build infrastructure in it that would help your city or your armies do better. From passive income boosts, improve stability or increase army efficiency. Not all regions are equal, however, somewhere you will be able to build 3 region upgrades. Okay, so what was that again? Somewhere you will be able to build 3 region upgrades, while other regions will only 2 or just 1 slot available for placing a region upgrade building. Okay, so it all depends on your territory, what you're going to be able to do. So, okay. Build within this region. We want to build a propaganda. So choose a region, a propaganda bureau. Outpost propaganda bureau. This will demolish the existing upgrade and replace it with a new one. Yeah, that's fine. We're good with that. Okay, so now it's building a propaganda bureau, which will get all our information out. So that'll take a little bit of time. I'm assuming we can go back to our city mode because we need to find some more water. That's some far water. Okay, here's one down here. Where did it go? Oh, it's down over here. Oh, it's across the river. See, that's my wonder about this, is if we cross the river, like there we have one right there. Our water's down to 91. We cross the river, we're going to have to build, or sorry, we're going to have to somehow get across the river. I'm assuming we're going to need to fix this. And there's no other ones that I can see. Yeah, there's just that one down here. And that's across the river. So we'll have to build. Okay, there's that one. That one's way off in the... We'll have to build one here. But that's not going to do anything. Right? Okay, let's speed it up a little bit, see if that helps with our... There we are. Smooth sailing, Governor. A propaganda bureau, along with a stationary army, would pacify the civilization population and make them see things our way. So, a stationed army. Chapter 3. Okay, folks, that's it for this tutorial. We will move on to third video, which is Chapter 3. But I'm trying to keep these, you know, around an hour so that people don't get a little overwhelmed or a little bored with it. So I'm Dirty Bones. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.